Hi, welcome back. Thank you for stopping by. I know it's been a while. I took the summer off and part of the fall, and I thought, well, let me come up here now since it is Christmas. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, season's greetings. In our home, we do celebrate Christmas. So, I just wanted to come up here and talk a little bit about my journey with wearing wigs. Still wearing wigs. Although, if you had seen me during the summer months, while I was working my backyard, I wasn't sporting one. I just couldn't. I couldn't stand the heat of wearing the wig. And no matter how short I kept my hair, it was just too claustrophobic, I guess. I was outdoors. I was outdoors a lot this summer, and I still did work also 4 to 5 hours a day, 4 to 5 days a week. So that didn't stop because of COVID. So I was very fortunate about that. If you're a new subscriber to my channel, thank you very much. It was very, I felt very humbled when I turned on my YouTube studio and found out I was over 520 some subscribers. So thank you very much. That just made my day. And please, and if you're new, hit the subscribe and hit the bell. And if you're returning, welcome. Um, what I'm up here today to talk about is that if you hear noise, it's because we now have two new additions to our cat fold. We had a cat, my daughter's cat. She's about 12 or 13, and now we have a kitten who's 4 months old. We've had her 2 months. She found us. She was roaming in our backyard, and we also have a big boy. He's around here too. He basically was following my husband when he was running one day, and we've acquired. We nobody's looking for him, not chipped or anything, and already neutered. And so now we just named him, and he's going to get his own collar and his own name tag because, well, he's ours now. And we love him, and we love and we went through a few days where they didn't get along, but now for the most part they do. The kitten Maisie, she thinks the tree is put up for her. So she's shinny-ons up and shinny-ons back down. I didn't put a couple of bulbs on there that, were special to me. And I didn't put up my grandmother's garland, the glass garland beads. They're probably 100 years old, so I didn't put them up either. But anyway, so what have I been doing? Still wearing wigs. I'm so glad that the cooler weather's here. I broke out my long girls. I'm still in the red zone. Well, that's all I have. True to my word, I have not bought another wig since my summer wigs. So now I'm bringing out all the fall ones, making sure they look okay. They've been up in my wig closet, up in my wig room, and hanging out. They've been hanging out. To spruce this one up, I did want to talk about a little bit of the stuff that I purchased this with my own money. This is not a paid promotion. I bought this off of Amazon. You could check out my videos on this silicone mix by Avanti. I am almost out. What I do is I take a scoop of this, rub it into my wigs, put it in a cold tub of water, let it sit for about 15-20 minutes, take it out, gently wring it like this, put it in another cold tub of cold water, let it sit for another 15-20 minutes, and take it out, gently wring it, shake it about, put it on my wig stand, and call it a day. That's how I bathe my wigs. In between the bathings, which are far few in between, I don't bathe them like I used to. I can also put up the journal that I started. I take the same mixture, the same silicone mix, take a little scoop of that, a finger scoop, put it in a little, I guess a 4-ounce bottle of, water bottle spray, fill it with cold water, shake it up, and I spray this on my wigs in between, and it just maintains them. It gives them a crisp look. When it dries, it keeps it in place. It just refreshes the ends. It just makes it look really, really pretty and new for the day. I have been receiving the Paula Young and the wig company's catalogs. I have really not looked at them until these two issues, which are the Christmas ones. And my daughter has said, what do you want for Christmas? And I said, well, I could do with a new wig, and that's what I'm getting, a new wig. So she's buying me a wig, and I have gone on YouTube, and to my surprise, nobody has done a review on this wig. So I am very excited when I get this wig to do a review. So I will be back to do a review on that wig. But what have I been doing all summer is that with COVID, I got a little bit scared about how unprepared we were. And so I took it to heart a little bit, and I started to hit YouTube and check all the prepping YouTube channels. And there are quite a lot. Hours and hours and hours. And you know, once YouTube finds something that you like, they just send you more of the same or more related topics that you might find enjoyable to watch more of. So from there, that's how I think I got carpal tunnel. But I could have done it other ways too, from holding the phone so much. But this year, my husband and I put in a victory garden, a vegetable garden. Haven't done that in a long time. And from there, the vegetables that we yielded, I learned how to can. So that was, I learned how to do that. From there, when we bought the seed packs at our local Lowe's or Home Depot or something, it gets quite expensive. When you're buying all these seeds, $6.95 for four little plants. So I built a greenhouse. So now in the spring, when I start my own, I'm going to start my own seedlings. I saved all the seeds, and I bought seeds on sale that were, they were packaged last year. And even if all of them don't germinate, I'm going to get enough to have more, more plants from that. From there, we made sure that we had enough propane for a propane tank. Food wise, I learned how to can the vegetables that I have. I have a whole assortment of fresh vegetables canned, and I also have herbs hanging down there that I grew, and they're drying. All of this is just to be a little bit more self-reliant. We didn't have a generator. We went and bought a generator. I familiarized myself with a generator. I hooked it up. I ran a line through the house. So now I'm ready for that. I have gas to run the generator that'll probably last me a good month or more if I needed it. I have water stocked up. I have any food grade containers that we were done with. I didn't put in the recycling bin. I filled it with water. So now I have water just to have in case I needed it for anything. I have extra water. Let's see what else I do. I built a chicken coop. I'm going to have chickens, and I built my own brooding box. In the spring, I'm going to get baby chicks. I missed the fall. I didn't know the coop was going to be done in time, and I missed it. So I won't have baby chicks till the spring, so which means I won't have eggs till the fall. But that's okay. I mean, I enjoyed building the coop all summer, and I found mostly everything I put on it. I think between the greenhouse and the chicken coop, I spent $200 out of pocket. So that was pretty good. I mean, lumber is very expensive nowadays. I don't know if any, sorry, I just kicked the camera. I don't know if any of you people out there have purchased lumber lately, but the prices are staggering. It's ridiculous what a stud costs now compared to what it cost, 8, 9, 10 months ago. Let me see. I started a compost bin. I have 3 compost bin going, and from our kitchen scraps to put in there, and I've used that on our vegetables and around my flower bins too. I mean, it was very rewarding. So now, because I have the compost and I got that figured out how to do that, now I'm also going to put in the spring black soldier fly larvae. Maybe that isn't a mouthful. Black soldier fly larvae. With those larvae, you can feed your fish. I do have my pond, so I have pond fish to feed. Or you can feed them to your chickens, and they're very high in protein for them. Or you can freeze them and then give it to them during the winter months when they need the protein, because they're going to stay outside and need the protein to keep warm. So let's see what else. Let's see what's on my list. I was, like I said, I was very busy outdoors, and not to neglect you guys, but I didn't have anything to really review. It was just day in, day out, wearing a wig, coming home, bathing them every so often. They were the same wigs I ever did the review on. So this is more or less just to let you know that I'm back. I'm back. I can't promise you every week, let alone 3 times a week, but I will be up here to let you know what I'm doing, what wigs I purchased, do a review on them. I do have a Vivica Fox Autumn V. I've done many, I think I've done several videos on her. I have singed her front. I had to cut her bangs shorter. Well, I wore her Thanksgiving. Yeah. And we got a new oven over the summer too. And this one works real well. So when I opened the door, I wasn't prepared and it got it good. I mean, it's bad. So I'm going to give her a silicone bath and then I'm going to maybe steam her with my steamer. And I'm going to do the whole video on all that I do for her. And that way you can see trial and error, see if it worked or see if it was a flop. And if it's a flop, oh well, bye bye, you know, Vivica Fox Autumn V. Today I'm wearing the new Vibrant. I don't know if you can see that. The new Vibrant. It's a longer wig. The color is 502 or Strawberry Blonde. I bought her last February. She was the one that Daily Dazzle and Dawn. She did a review on. A lot of people did, but that's I follow her a lot. And hi Dawn. And I seen her video with it, and I loved it so much that I went and bought one too. And it's really a full wig. It's really curly, and I really like it. I love how the wigs hug my neck. I mean, I miss my bio hair. You know, which has it's grown in. It's still it's all curly and wavy. Of course, it's gray as whatever gray is because I haven't really dyed it. But the top here is just unstylable. It's lost its luster, and I don't know what that's from. I'm sitting on my foot. Let me move around. I don't know if it's from wearing the wigs and the wig grip. I don't know if it's from stopping my vitamins, because why would I be taking all these vitamins if I'm not going to try and grow my hair, because my hair doesn't grow. So I stopped taking the vitamins. It got to be expensive, so I stopped buying them. Then when my wrist really started hurting, and all of the when I typed in, of course I self-diagnosed myself. I figure of carpal tunnel, or it's called cell phone elbow. It's a real thing. Cell phone elbow, from holding your cell phone so much. So I didn't know which one it is, but I bought this off of Amazon, I guess about 3 to 4 weeks ago. What a difference. What a difference it has made my I guess the whole arm, really. It's not hurting. It's not tingling as much. It's at all, basically. Now I could have heard it also during making one of my things that I've been out there during the summer and the fall doing. So it could be one of those things. I don't know, but it feels a lot better now. So I started taking my vitamins again, thinking maybe it was a vitamin deficiency. It's not time for me to go back to the doctors to have a blood test drawn yet for my thyroid. My thyroid's fine because my hair is all in. It's just unstylable. Like I said, my front is just unstylable here. And it would take me years, and I couldn't grow it. It would take me years to get this long, and even if I did, my ponytail would be maybe that thick for my whole head. so yeah, that's not going to happen. Well, anyway, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for listening to me if you stuck to the end. Again, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays to you. And I'm sure I'll be up here before Christmas to review the wig that my daughter is going to buy for me. Unless she does want me just to open it Christmas morning, then I won't be reviewing it until after then. So I can't promise you that I will be back up here to review that. But I will definitely be up here to do the Vivica Fox Autumn V to show you what I did to her, what I'm doing to her, and if I can save her. Well, from my heart to yours and from my house to yours, God bless. And until next time, I'll see you. Bye-bye.